Hello, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking on our latest conversation with BTS. We are about to talk all things B, their brand new album. Please listen to it. There's a link in the description below. BTS Army, it's so good to see you. I'm so excited to hang out with you today because there's a lot on the way, like this.
Oh! What's your name?
And a little bit of this. And today's conversation is sponsored by our friends over at State Farm. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm is the real deal in car and home insurance. State Farm has agents ready to help you personalize your service so you can customize your insurance. All this is backed by an award-winning, easy-to-use piece of technology. You can manage your coverage, you can pay your bill, you can file a claim with the state-of-the-art State Farm mobile app. It's a great price with even greater service. So when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And you know who's here? BTS. I'm so excited. Yeah, let me bring them through right now. But also, honest feedback, leave it in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit like. And even if you hate us, subscribe.
Let's do this. Zach Show.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Zach. Hey.
Hello. Wow. I'm talking to y'all on a very historic day.
For sure.
Congratulations on your Grammy nomination.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
This is the second nomination, but it's a first for actual music. The first one was for album and the way it was constructed and the way it was made. This is for Dynamite. I mean, how does it feel? I mean, it is historic. I don't know, just describe the feeling.
It is literally insane, and I thought it would be like, I don't know, maybe 20% or even 30%, so I just didn't expect it and still can't believe it. Just want to thank the Recording Academy for its nomination, of course. Feels like our hard work finally paid off. Army's just as happy as we are right now. It feels like something like a huge moment and the milestone for us and of course for the music industry, and it would be amazing if we could continue these moments and by taking home the award. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, never say never. And some artists do say that it is about the nomination. That is enough recognition and the idea to be recognized and to be amongst the most elite group of musicians. It's really top to bottom pretty incredible and good energy only. Let's talk B, shall we?
Okay.
Let's go.
I need to know, what role has music been playing in your lives over the last few months? Because this album is, I feel, very spoken to because it's about a reality that we're all going through. Everybody, no matter who you are, really is going through this. So over the last few months, what has music meant in your lives?
Music helped us through the pandemic. It comforted us, and we wanted to share this with everyone.
저는 뭔가 앞으로 살아가면서 좀 이런 일을 겪었을 때 무엇이 나를 지탱시켜 주겠구나 이런 거를 조금 알게 된 기분이었던 것 같아요.
So I think for me, I learned a little bit, if something like this happens in the future, what is it that really holds me up? I think I was able to learn that through this process.
What is it about music that holds you up? Is it the concept that you can express exactly how you feel? I mean, what part of it is the fuel to keep you going?
이게 참 항상 많이 설명을 했던 거지만 그 감정을 뭔가 말로 한마디로 딱 정의하기가 힘든 것 같아요. 뭐 감동, 위로, 감사, 뭐 영감, 뭐 무슨 감정의 말로 뭐 표현하기가 힘든 것 같아요.
I think, and I've mentioned this a lot before, but it is something that is hard to define in just a few words. Consolation or healing, thanks or inspiration. Again, it's a lot of things, and I think you can't really say it in just one or two words.
그래서 우리가 팬들한테도 이런 감정을 느끼게 해주는 팬들한테도 이 감정이 설명이 안 되니까 사랑한다고 표현을 하는 것 같아요.
So I think to the fans, we say we love you because it is, again, hard to express all of these emotions in just one or two words. So we just say simply, we love you.
Sorry, that's my dog. And his ball. He's freaking. Oh, yeah.
Hey, doggy. What's your name?
His name is Lou. He's a big fan. Yeah, we listened to B like 8 times over the weekend.
Hi, Lou.
He says hi.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
아, 귀여워.
We have business to attend to. He really is like my baby, though, and I know that he's a fan of the music. I can see it in his eyes. We speak. Really, how is B different than the past albums you put out there? Because every album and every body of work has been very personal, and you've spoken on the reality that so many face. But I don't know. This feels different. Every record is so unique. None sound the same, but they all feel cohesive. So to you, how is it different than your past bodies of work?
We've been always putting our thoughts on perspectives in our music, but with B, we really documented our present lives. As for the other albums before, like Love Yourself or Mouth of the Soul, there were like kind of like series and it's like planned tightly. It's for this moment right now. It's happening, so that's why we named this album as B. So it's really special in this kind of moment and in that sense.
And Life Goes On is strikingly relevant and beautifully reassuring. How does that song begin?
사실 저희도 이제 코로나 이 팬데믹 상황을 겪으면서 느꼈던 그런 감정이 바로 거기에 시작이었고 그냥 사실 이 상황을 겪으면서 저희도 되게 우울하고 뭔가를 자꾸만 해야 될 것 같고 그런 감정이 계속 있었는데 그 시기에 사실 계속 이제 생각을 하는 거죠. 아, 나를 계속 유지를 하고 이 중심을 잡아줬던 게 뭐지? 아, 음악과 내가 하던 일이었구나. 그러면 사실 어떻게 보면 이거를 포기를 할 수도 없고 이런 거를 계속 어쨌거나 삶을 살아가면서 계속 해야 되는 거고 그리고 이 상황 속에서도 삶은 계속 돼야 되는 거고 그러다 보니까 이런 좀 주제가 자연스럽게 나온 것 같아요. 네.
So I think as we were experiencing this COVID pandemic, the feelings that we were getting, this is where the song really began. So, we experienced these emotions, the depression, being sad, powerlessness, and it also gave us a chance to think about what is it that holds us up, what is it that keeps us together. And we realized that it is our work, it is our music that really holds us up. So, and we also realized that we can't give up despite all of these happening, what we do needs to go on and life goes on. So that is sort of how we naturally came to these topics.
그리고 이 곡은 이제 저번 앨범처럼 컨셉을 짜서 했던 게 아니라 정말 지금 우리가 무슨 얘기를 하고 있고 지금 우리가 무슨 생각이 들고 있고 우리가 아미들에게 무슨 얘기를 하고 싶은지에 대해서 굉장히 그 생각이 뚜렷하기 때문에 그 생각을 첫 번째로 얘기해주고 싶어서 트랙 리스트에 일본으로 넣은 것 같아요.
And it's for this album, we didn't have like a tight, as Arn said, a concept or a motif. We wanted to express what we were thinking, the feelings we had, the stories that we wanted to tell ARMY. So that is why I think we put Life Goes On as the first track in our new album.
What is it also about that production, that acoustic energy? It's different. It sounds different.
Thank you.
사실 사운드 부분으로는 마스터가 나와서도 몇 번의 수정을 거친 부분이 있었고
진짜 많이 수정을 했어요.
그만큼 저희의 이 사운드 부분까지도 저희의 의견이 좀 많이 들어간 그런 앨범인 것 같아요.
So in this album, our opinions and our thoughts really went into, as you said, the sound. So even after we had the master copies, the master tracks, we went back and we kept working on it, editing it in. We made a ton of changes. So I think our ideas, our thoughts really went into how the sound feels of this album and the tracks as well.
Also, another layer on the visuals, just getting off of the audio side for a second. Jungkook, you took on the directing role for the music video, which is a first, and it's an amazing. Why? Why was it time? Why did you want to take on the challenge?
그냥 이번 앨범이 전체적으로 이제 멤버의 의견이 많이 들어간 앨범이다 보니까 그리고 또 평소에 영상을 찍는 걸 되게 좋아했었어가지고 이 뮤직비디오를 맡게 됐고 이제 하면서는 좀 초반에 많이 이게 평소에 막 제 취미로 하는 거랑은 전혀 다르게 좀 많이 전문적으로 하다 보니까 막 어려운 것도 많았고 부담도 많이 되고 했는데 그래도 하다 보니까 또 이거를 나중에 개인적으로 영상을 또 하고 싶다는 그런 목표 같은 것도 생기고 욕심도 생기고 해서 되게 좋았던 것 같습니다.
So I think for this album, we had a lot of the opinions and the input from the members go into this album and the music video. And also, I've always liked taking videos and videography, so I sort of naturally took on the role, I think. But, it was pretty tough. It was different, very different from just, taking video as a hobby. So there were a lot of things on a professional level, things that I had to do. And there was, it was tough. There was a lot of pressure. But I think it also sort of made me realize that this is something that I want to continue to do. Sort of gave me a goal to, try to keep reaching as, in the future, as I continue to develop.
Ooh, director.
Director. That is a title you can get used to.
Thumbs up.
네, 욕심을 내보겠습니다.
Thumbs up.
Why is it important for not just you, Jungkook, but for everybody to stay ambitious, to keep challenging themselves? Because there's so many layers to art, right? And by the way, I love watching y'all paint. I've been watching your show, clips of it, what I can gather. But why is it important to stay ambitious, and why is it important to keep challenging yourself?
일단은 새로운 도전을 하면 할수록 제가 행복해지는 것 같아요. 그냥 무언가가 하나에 빠지기보다 그냥 정말 다른 것들에 대해 시도나 도전이나 그런 걸 하는 것과 동시에 저도 그런 것들을 좋아하니까 시도를 할 수 있는 거고 좋아하니까 도전을 할 수 있는 건데 오히려 더 거기에 대해서 푹 빠져버리게 되고 뭔가 자신이 행복해지는 느낌을 받게 돼서 자꾸 막 다른 것들도 막 도전하고 싶고 막 그런 것 같습니다.
So I think new challenges really bring me joy. I think instead of being really immersed in one thing, to try new things, and of course you try new things because you like them. You have some affinity for them. So being able to immerse yourself in these different things, I think it gives you a real feeling of joy and allows you to sort of keep going and keep challenging yourself.
그렇죠. 뭐 사실 진짜 사람이 살아있는 건 너무나도 당연한 건데 그 살아있는 거에 너무나도 큰 의미를 주죠. 무언가를 도전하고 무언가를 시도를 하고 이런 부분에 대해서.
So I think it just gives a real meaning to what it means to be alive, doing new things, challenging yourself. I think that really defines, what being alive really means.
And doing that, it helps fuel inspiration, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's right.
Hey, beautiful human, I got to hit pause real quick to tell you about my favorite way to eat food, HelloFresh. Get fresh, pre-measured ingredients, mouth-watering seasonal recipes with HelloFresh. They'll come right to your door, and it's America's #1 meal kit, so you know you're getting quality. HelloFresh allows you to skip those trips to the grocery store, and it makes cooking easy, fun, and affordable. I mean, I don't got money, and I don't have talent in the kitchen, but HelloFresh has been for me. So it could be for you. Now, I'm a vegetarian, so I've been getting the vegetarian HelloFresh, but it's delicious. And it's good for me, which is a big deal because I usually don't eat good for me things. I mostly eat ice cream and hummus. Actually, that's all I've eaten until HelloFresh entered my life. I'm telling you, HelloFresh is made for pretty much anybody and everybody. I mean, yeah, it's made for everybody and anybody. No matter your dietary restriction or your needs, HelloFresh is there to make cooking at home affordable, fun, and easy. By the way, my favorite recipes are cheese tortellini and cheesy mushroom polenta. Also, I love the truffled onion grilled cheese. It's really good. And I never thought I'd be able to make something with my own two hands that tasted that good. But HelloFresh, it's done wonders. If you want to try HelloFresh, now's the time. Just go to HelloFresh.com/Zach90 and use my code ZachSang90 to save $90 off. Plus, you'll get free shipping. That is HelloFresh.com/ZachSang90. Whoa, $90 off is a lot of money. Why not give it a try? Oh, I'll put a link in the description below too, if that's easier. HelloFresh, back to BTS. Fly to My Room, one of my favorite records off of the album. It captures the honest frustrations that are really shared by everybody. How has your relationship changed over the last few months?
변화가 좀 있었던 것 같아요. 저는 제 개인적으로 생각하기에는 저희끼리 실없는 소리 하는 거 되게 좋아하는데, 농담 따먹게 하는 거 되게 좋아하는데, 이런 일을 겪으면서 그 사이에 정말 우리끼리의 뭔가 진솔한 얘기들이 꽤나 있었던 것 같아요. 그러다 보니까 뭔가 당연히 사람이다 보니까 우리끼리도 좋은 게 너무 큰 반면에 미운 부분도 있을 수도 있는데, 그 부분마저 너무 예뻐하고 서로 대화하면서 풀게 되고 더 안아주고 더 단단해질 수 있는 시간들이 되긴 했었던 것 같아요.
I personally think there were many changes that happened in our relationship. You know, we always used to joke around and do that, but I think this gave us a chance to really have a lot of heart-to-heart talks. So, you know, there are great things that we share about each other and that we have, but there's also, you know, bad things that annoy us. But through this whole process, you know, we began to love everything about each other. You know, we talked about it, learned how to embrace each other, and I think it really made us even closer.
Blue and Gray to me is so phenomenal. I mean, that's a song that was meant for your mixtape, right, V? But it ended up making its way to B. Why did it need to be on the album?
일단은 뭐 제가 만든 곡이 앨범에 들어가면은 너무나 의미도 있는 거니까, 너무 의미가 큰 거니까, 그래서 더욱더 저는 들어가면은 좋긴 하겠다라는 생각을 가지고 있었어요. 근데 뭐 멤버들이 이거 듣고 이번 앨범에 들어가야 한다고 이제 말했었었는데 왜 그랬나요, 멤버들?
그냥 일단 곡이
너무 좋았어요. 네, 저희 다 같이 놀러 가가지고 비가 만든 블루 앤 그레이 영어 버전을 듣게 됐는데, 이 정도 퀄리티면은 진짜 앨범에 들어가면 너무 좋겠다 해가지고 멤버들의 만장일치로 앨범에 들어가게 되었죠.
So, you know, this, first of all, it would be really an amazing and very meaningful for one of my songs to end up in an album. And I always thought, you know, it'd be great if this song can make it into the album. But I sort of want to ask the other members, you know, why did you think this belongs in the album? Well, it's a great song. And also, we went on a trip together and we listened to this song, an initial version of this song, and we all really loved it. I mean, we were unanimous in deciding on this song to be part of the album.
Moving from Blue and Gray to Disease, which is so vintage yet very present and kind of future at the same time. It's weird, but in the best way. J-Hope, you shine on the record, and you came up with the title, correct?
그렇죠. 사실 어떻게 보면은 이 곡의 전반적인 이제 프로듀서로서 이제 담당을 해서 좀 많이 참여를 했는데, 사실 이 곡은 그냥 그 팬데믹 상황을 겪으면서 개인적으로 제가 느꼈던 그런 감정을 좀 담았는데, 사실 지금 BTS 앨범 B 앨범과 우리가 이야기하고 싶었던 부분과 잘 맞아가지고 그런 부분에 대해서 들어가게 됐고, 사실 제목 부분도 생각을 좀 많이 했었어요. 사실 어떻게 보면 이 상황 속에서 굉장히 임팩트가 좀 센 그 제목이라고도 생각이 들었기 때문에 이거를 제목을 어떻게 하면 좋을지, 그리고 영어 제목은 또 어떻게 하면 좋을지라는 생각을 좀 많이 했었는데, 결국은 사실 어떻게 보면은 언어 유희가 들어가면서 disease, 그러니까 뭐죠? 불편함. 그쵸. 그 disease가 이제 불편함, 이 직업에 대한 불편함의 그런 의미도 담고 있는 그런 곡이기도 하죠.
So as you said, I took part in a lot of the production for this song. So it reflects my feelings, how I feel during this pandemic, and we felt that this is also a good song for the entire, you know, theme and the motif of this album. And it was I thought a lot about what it means, and also I thought a lot about the title, you know, disease in Korean, and what it means. Obviously, the title is very impactful, and also I thought a lot about how the English title could be, you know, sort of a wordplay that we use, the disease, not being at ease. Now this is sort of again an illness or being uncomfortable about your job. So a lot of thought went into it.
사실 뭐 제목 부분 남준이의 도움이 좀 크긴 했어요.
And actually, I have to say, it was a lot of Namjoon's input that went into the title, because I asked him about the English title, and he put in a lot of input.
Yeah.
Y'all collaborate incredibly well, obviously. Like, what is the room like that y'all create in? Like, do you just set time aside where you all work together? Do you have like a group text going nonstop? Like, how do you make music? How do you throw things around and pitch ideas to one another.
We're not making music in the same room. That's not our type because everyone has their kind of like a studio rooms, and we're not. We're kind of shy. So before we get some like a specific result, we don't like show or take a listen to others' things. But you know that makes a really efficient result in the end, actually. So we're very used to it, and yeah, like a company.
Well, thank you all for the energy and time today. B is the album. Everybody should listen. I appreciate you all very much.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're always great. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the time and energy today, and peace and love.
Say hi to Lou.
I will.
Bye.
Hey, beautiful human, thanks for watching our full interview, but I get it. Like, a full interview is a lot, so we got a clips channel. We don't expect you to watch the full thing anymore, so we just gave you the highlights. Please subscribe and notifications and all that stuff. Okay, cool. I love you.